It's Tuesday, November 11th, 2025, and I'm Dave Sobel. 4 things to know today. ChatGPT and Microsoft CoPilot dominate enterprise AI adoption while competitors lag. Businesses trust their data less than their tools. Researchers expose major flaws in AI benchmarking. And China's open-source KimiK2 model challenges Western AI giants as Google expands Gemini's reach. Each signals a critical shift, where trust, not tech, becomes the real differentiator. This is the business of tech. In the corporate race for artificial intelligence dominance, ChatGPT and Microsoft's CoPilot are leading the field, significantly outpacing competitors like Claude, Perplexity, and DeepSeek. According to a recent study by the Wharton Human AI Research Program, 82% of business leaders now utilize generative AI at least once a week, a notable increase from the previous year. The report highlights that 67% of enterprises use ChatGPT and 58% utilize CoPilot, thanks to their seamless integration with existing software. In contrast, Claude remains at 18%, with Perplexity and DeepSeek lagging behind, illustrating that mere technological promise does not guarantee corporate adoption. A recent report highlights that while 63% of business leaders consider their organizations to be very data-driven, many struggle with data confidence and timely insights. According to Salesforce's State of Data and Analytics report, nearly half of business leaders express uncertainty about their ability to generate reliable analytics, with 70% of data leaders indicating that valuable insights remain trapped in unstructured data. This disconnect underscores the challenges organizations face as they adopt artificial intelligence in their operations, emphasizing the urgent need for enhanced data governance and accessibility. A recent report from Ernst Young highlights that UK CEOs are increasingly concerned about the potential competitive disadvantage of not adopting generative artificial intelligence. The survey indicates that 75% of CEOs believe immediate action is necessary to leverage generative AI, with 54% already hiring talent with relevant skills and 42% initiating AI pilot projects. Despite this urgency, 68% of respondents expressed uncertainty about the technology, complicating its adoption and making it difficult to distinguish genuine AI expertise from inflated claims by companies. Sylvia Rindone, UK and Ireland managing partner for strategy and transactions at Ernst Young, noted that while CEOs recognize the productivity and competitive advantages offered by AI, they are also cautious about how to implement effective AI strategies. Furthermore, the report reveals that 90% of CEOs plan to pursue strategic transactions within the next year, emphasizing the ongoing commitment to technology innovation despite economic challenges. Why do we care? AI's gone corporate fast. Wharton's numbers show it. 82% of business leaders use generative AI every week, and it's basically a two-horse race, ChatGPT and Microsoft CoPilot. Everyone else, way behind. Integration's what's winning here, not the fancy tech. But here's the rub. Salesforce says half of those same companies don't even trust their own data. 70% of insights are still stuck in unstructured messes. And EY found that while 75% of CEOs are rushing to adopt AI, 2/3 admit they don't really get it yet. That's a recipe for expensive mistakes, especially in acquisitions and alliances. For IT providers, this is where we step in. Help clients clean up their data, validate vendors, and train people to use AI responsibly. Because the tools are already here. The question is whether they're being used intelligently. The winners won't be the first to adopt AI. They'll be the ones who actually make it work. Here's a truth I learned in my MSP. Every network assessment is a chance to win business, if you know how to frame it. That's where Avvik's free network assessment guide comes in. It's step-by-step, practical, and it shows you exactly how to walk into a client site, map the environment, highlight the quick wins, and flag the risks that only you could solve. It's not theory. It's a playbook you can take to your very next prospect and look like the smartest person in the room. And let's be real, back when I was running networks, I wish I had something this clean and structured. It would have saved me the time, made me money, and given me a leg up in every sales conversation. Get the guide free today at try.avvik.com/Dave-guide and see how it changes the way you pitch assessments. A recent study by the Oxford Internet Institute and other organizations reveals that only 16% of 445 benchmarks used to evaluate large language models in natural language processing employ rigorous scientific methods. The findings highlight significant flaws in current evaluation practices, including vague definitions of key concepts like reasoning and a reliance on convenience sampling for data selection. Lead author Andrew Bean emphasized the importance of clear definitions and sound measurement in ensuring that AI advancements are genuinely meaningful rather than merely superficial. The study raises concerns about the reliability of benchmark scores, which underpin many claims about AI capabilities, including those made by companies like OpenAI regarding their GPT-5 model. Small and medium-sized businesses are approaching artificial intelligence with caution in their cybersecurity strategies, despite the ongoing threat posed by human error. According to research conducted by Kaseya, only 12% of businesses trust AI to operate autonomously, and 18% do not utilize AI at all for enhancing security measures. The primary concerns hindering AI adoption include accuracy and data privacy. Furthermore, human error remains the leading vulnerability, driven by inadequate training and poor user practices. Kaseya's findings indicate that phishing is the most prevalent cyber threat, impacting 56% of respondents, with nearly half experiencing incidents in the past year. Alarmingly, only 40% of businesses have a regularly tested incident response plan, leaving many unprepared for breaches that can lead to operational and financial losses. As organizations prioritize cybersecurity, it remains the top investment focus for 52% of respondents. Why do we care? Let's cut through the noise. AI benchmark numbers? Mostly garbage. Oxford's researchers found only 16% of tests for large language models actually use sound scientific methods. So when a vendor says their model beats GPT-5 on reasoning, odds are it means nothing measurable. And it shows. Kaseya found SMBs don't trust AI to run security alone, just 12% do. The rest are worried about accuracy and privacy, and rightfully so. Phishing is still the biggest threat, and most companies haven't even tested their response plans. Here's the takeaway for IT providers. Don't sell hype, sell validation. Run your own tests. Demand real benchmarks from vendors. Keep humans in the loop. Because the real risk isn't AI itself, it's trusting what you can't verify. This is where providers win, by being the layer that turns AI promise into dependable performance. Let's talk about some use cases. The New York Times explores how artificial intelligence is reshaping the journalism landscape, prompting significant reflection within the industry about its role as either a journalist or a tool. Newsrooms are increasingly utilizing AI technologies from companies like OpenAI and Google to enhance efficiency in gathering and disseminating information. For instance, Ryan Sabalow of Cal Matters employed an AI tool, Digital Democracy, to uncover legislative voting patterns in California, resulting in impactful reporting that might not have been possible without the technology. However, concerns remain about job security and the potential for AI to replace human journalists as media organizations navigate the complexities of integrating AI while maintaining journalistic integrity. Recent reports reveal a growing trend in monitoring students' interactions with AI chatbots in American schools, raising significant concerns about privacy and mental health. According to a Bloomberg article, schools are employing AI surveillance tools that now monitor the majority of K-12 students, particularly as students are provided laptops for home use. The Electronic Frontier Foundation has criticized these systems, stating they often target normal behaviors among students, particularly in the LGBTQ community, and may do more harm than good. As schools increasingly rely on these tools to identify concerning chat interactions, such as discussions about self-harm, experts warn that such monitoring could inhibit open communications and trust between students and adults. The New York Times again highlighting that more lawyers are increasingly using artificial intelligence to draft legal briefs, leading to a rise in errors and fabricated citations in court documents. A notable incident involved a Texas lawyer who cited a non-existent case, resulting in a disciplinary action from a judge. Robert Freund, a Los Angeles lawyer, has joined a network of legal professionals tracking these AI-related errors, contributing to a database that has documented over 500 cases of misuse. Experts, including Stephen Gillers from New York University, warn that such inaccuracies damage the reputation of the legal profession. The American Bar Association emphasizes that while using AI is permissible, lawyers must ensure the accuracy of their filings. Why do we care? Let's talk about how AI is actually showing up in the real world. Reporters are using tools like digital democracy to uncover voting patterns. It's a great example of AI helping humans find the story. But at the same time, some outlets are cutting staff and letting automation write the copy. That's not journalism, that's content farming. Then in schools, there's a whole new industry built on watching students. These AI safety tools monitor kids' chats, even flagging normal conversations. It's being sold as protection, but it's also surveillance for profit. And in the legal world, lawyers using AI to draft briefs are getting burned. Hundreds of fake citations showing up in court. Here's the common thread. Everyone's racing to use AI without enough oversight. That's where IT providers come in. We can help clients deploy AI the right way, verify results, respect privacy, and keep humans in the loop. Because as AI becomes cheap and everywhere, trust is what people will pay for. A new Chinese artificial intelligence model, KimiK2 thinking, has been released by the Beijing-based company Moonshot, claiming to outperform established models like OpenAI's GPT-5 and Anthropic's Claude Sonnet 4.5 on various benchmarks. The model, trained with around 1 trillion parameters, integrates long-horizon planning and adaptive reasoning, allowing it to effectively tackle complex academic and analytical problems. Notably, KimiK2 is an open-source tool, which means it can be accessed and utilized for free, a significant contrast to the costly proprietary models that dominate the market. Moonshot asserts that developing KimiK2 cost around $4.6 million, significantly less than the billions spent by major U.S. AI labs. If verified, this could shift the landscape for businesses considering AI tools, as they now have a free option that may surpass existing paid models. Google's Gemini now offers a feature that allows users to conduct deep research by accessing emails, documents, and chat logs to create comprehensive research reports. This functionality, highlighted as a key enhancement, enables users to initiate market analyses and competitor reports by integrating data from various Google Workspace products. The company announced that users can select from options including Google Search, Gmail, Drive, and Google Chat to inform their research queries. Currently available on desktop, this feature is set to roll out to mobile devices soon. The integration aims to streamline the research process, making it easier for users to compile and analyze information from multiple sources in one cohesive report. Why do we care? So China just dropped an AI bomb. A company called Moonshot claims its KimiK2 thinking model outperforms GPT-5. And it's open source. Trained for less than $5 million. If it's even close to true, it's not just a tech milestone, it's a strategic move, assuming the results are confirmed. Imagine the CCP driving AI costs to zero in the West, the same playbook as hardware manufacturing. Flood the world with free, capable models, and suddenly, billion-dollar Western labs look inefficient. Now pair that with Google's Gemini update, deep research across your Gmail, Drive, and Chat. It's all about ecosystem control, closed and monetized versus open and potentially subsidized. For IT service providers, this is a wake-up call. The AI race isn't just about who's smarter, it's about who you can trust. Test the tools, but isolate your data. Build client advisory services around governance and compliance. Because as AI prices collapse, trust becomes your new premium service. Across every story today, one theme stands out. AI's value isn't in the algorithms, it's in who validates them. Are you and your clients tired of the time-consuming ticket tennis of coordinating meetings and help desk calls? Wouldn't it be better to automate this process with a tool that connects directly to ConnectWise Manage or Autotask? TimeZest offers scheduling automation that gives you complete control of your schedule and eliminates the hassle of calendar ping pong. As the only service designed specifically for MSPs, it integrates into your workflow and makes scheduling appointments easy on you and your clients. Plus, you can try TimeZest for free Visit timezest.com/MSBradio and use the code MSBradio to get 10% off your first year of Time Zest. Thanks for listening. Today, Veterans Day in the U.S. We want to honor all of our veterans, perhaps with National Sunday Day. Want more from the Business of Tech? Join Business of Tech Plus for ad-free episodes, early interviews, extended cuts, subscriber-only shows, and exclusive member perks and analysis. Sign up at businessof.tech/plus. And follow this show in your podcast app, and if you're on YouTube, hit subscribe and the bell so you never miss a story. Reviews and comments help spread the word too. Interested in advertising? Head to mspradio.com/engage. The Business of Tech is written and produced by me, Dave Sobel, under ethics guidelines posted at businessof.tech. Thanks for listening. I'll see you on the next episode.
Part of the MSP Radio Network.